Got it. All right, guys. So you guys bared through the storm and you're here today on Friday, which I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but this is being recorded so that way we can share that with those that weren't on here. It's really just kind of Canva for your business and all the goodies. We have a ton that are available for you. I would love to know how many actually use Canva. Okay, so Lynn, anybody else? Anybody else use Canva?
I
Really?
haven't yet.
Oh my gosh. So I can say I used the free version. So Canva has a free version. It's available on the app. My old eyes just can't do anything on an app anymore, but if I use my iPad, I guess I could. I like the desktop version, but I used like Adobe, Photoshop, Illustrator, like that was my go-to for everything. And then when it came like to try to get help, it wasn't so easy. You only get so many licenses and I can't really share things easily for the agents to modify using Adobe, Illustrator or anything like that. So I started using Canva. I used the free version for a couple years. And eventually I realized how easy it was to not only, for the agents to use the free version and they can manipulate, I can really set up everything inside of their account, their branding, just listed flyers, sold, pending, open house, whatever it may be. There were so many things that we could do inside of Canva, even using the free version, that I eventually ended up moving everything over there and canceled my Illustrator, Photoshop, all of that stuff. And quite honestly, Canva's constantly adding new content, sizes, all of that fun stuff, making it super easy to use. And really, I think it's like $119 for a year or $12.99 a month. And that is so cheap with everything that it has. So on the free, the big thing is really, I like organizing myself. So I like having my brand kit and my folders and availability to, I used to use Pixels and Pixabay and all of these graphics. I pay for Shutterstock. So I get X amount of images every month. Because I have the pro version, I have thousands and thousands and thousands of free photos, free videos, which they're constantly adding stuff. It makes it super awesome to be able to do a lot of stuff for. And for $120 a year, it's completely worth it for me and to make my life easier. So this is what I mean by organizing. I like having my folders, which I believe on the free, you may get like one folder, two folder, same thing with the brand colors. So right here, I'm able to set up all of the Remix brand colors. If you have your own color font, you can have your own branding colors, upload the actual the fonts that you use, or you can set up which ones you always want it to be, the header, and depending on when you're using text. It's nice to be able to set up all these defaults because it'll color match anything that you have. So for me, paying for having all of these brand colors or anything like that was 100% worth going to the pro version and being able to organize everything that I have, because that's one thing that I absolutely love about Canva is the ease to it's like having a desktop inside of your Canva platform, I guess you could say. So having all of these to color match makes it super easy. And the fonts that I use, having folders for everything, just really makes everything super nice and easy and accessible to be able to create marketing on the fly. So I like to set up templates. So if you are wanting to get in Canva and you want templates set up, let me know. I just kind of did like a screenshot of some of the templates I've done helping agents. So whether it be postcards, social media posts, flyers, right now I'm doing a lot with reels. And I don't want to be in the reel, but it may be, the agent has a listing video. I can actually upload that listing video, put it into a reel. And now I have like an agent card and I have, one template that has the video inside of like a TV. I can save that as a video, upload it as a reel. And the amount of reach that reels are getting are absolutely ridiculous. So you don't have to be inside of the reel to give tips or anything like that. That's one thing that I'm working a lot on. But so you have like your reviews, stories, just social media posts, if you do blogs, it's really nice to be able to set up templates. So you upload the photos, drag and drop them right into something, and everything stays consistent across the board with all of your social media or your digital presence in itself. So there's just a lot of stuff that we can do by setting up templates and then just kind of editing as you get new listings. Makes it take maybe a minute to do a new listing flyer by dragging, the photos and stuff, because everything's all set up. And if you have any questions, feel free, chat. I'll open up this chat box, maybe if I can find it. Let's see, there's chat bot, or unmute yourself and ask any questions. Another thing with Canva is finding templates. And we'll go live as soon as I get done with these couple slides. You can actually go in when you're in your Canva and you just do a search. What are you looking for? Maybe it's a real estate flyer or a Halloween post. You can actually just do a quick search and you will get thousands of different templates already done. All you have to do is maybe change the color, change the text, add your information, whatever you want to do. But there is a ton of stuff already there at your disposal that have already been created. They look great. Now you can sit there and just add your information and be done with that. It's super easy. So these are just some of the different, I love how everything is sized. So if I want to do like a YouTube thumbnail, I just do a search, YouTube thumbnail. Or if I want to do an Instagram story, all the template sizes are already there. So you don't have to try to figure out what size is a Facebook header. They just changed, what size is Instagram, what size is a Facebook post that's going to look better on Facebook versus Instagram. So they have all of these sizes already done and a ton of templates. So it helps if you do not have much creativity or you're having a creative block. I just go to these templates, do a search, and I'm going to get, oh, I like this, or, oh, I like this. Maybe I just change the font or change the colors of something. Super easy to be able to do that with everything right there for you. These are just tons of extras that they have. They're kind of called elements. So you can see you can do, you have lots of these different ways of grabbing Giphies, making QR codes, doing presentations, putting things like YouTube, embedding YouTube inside of a presentation, all of that kind of stuff. You also have thousands of videos to choose from. If you have the free version, you are limited and you may have to pay $1 to use that photo for one project or $10 to use it unlimited. For me, that's where I realized I was spending a lot more on videos and photos, that it was just easier to spend the $100 a year and I have access to all of that. There's no watermark on those. So you can have videos, photos, and even add music. So if you're looking to do like a Halloween post and you have a video Halloween, you want to save that as a video. Maybe you want to add spooky music to it or something. It's going to have a ton of different music tracks you can add to any of those. The videos, just do a search for like Stuart and you're going to see all these videos of the beach or anything that's around you. It's pretty awesome because it's kind of like it can be evergreen content and you can create at your will. You can create, Instagram reels, videos, YouTube, anything like that. It's going to be really nice once we get that KV core, because we can add video headers to the top of the KV core websites. And I use Canva to be able to do all of that. I just do a search for whatever the city it is and whatever, maybe I want a family or a living room, or I like the local area stuff. So a lot of great stuff that's in all of these extras that you have for all of your marketing inside of Canva. Oop, I went backwards. Let's see here. Groups. One of my favorites is it's Canva for real estate agents. And they have, in our groups, we have different guides, right? So what they do is a lot of these agents from all brokerages, they share what they've done. So maybe, you're looking for a Halloween video. They'll share their Halloween video and they put their Canva template link. So what happened on guide 5 in this Canva for real estate, the guide 5 is all these shareables. So you click on something or do a search for maybe Halloween, you're going to have all these agents that have already done a marketing piece. They share a Canva template link. So you click on that, it's now going to open up in your Canva account and you just change the colors and take their name, put your name there, change out the photo. And now you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You're just basically taking another person's template and making it your own. So I absolutely love that group because agents are constantly sharing all of these really cool, whether it be guides or just different fun social templates, listing templates, all of that fun stuff. And you can just grab that template link, put that inside of your Canva and make it your own. Same thing, we're doing a lot of that with the Remax Creative Group, always doing shareables. We're seeing a lot more people starting to post those Canva links for everyone. I just absolutely love the template link. So I don't have to, oh, I like this design. Now I have to try to figure out how to create it. They put that template link in and now it's in my Canva and I can do whatever I want with it. So those are my two favorite groups for using with Canva, especially this Canva for real estate agents. They do a ton of training and tutorials and stuff like that. They're a very active group. So you guys ready to go design? Can really confuse you guys. Let me close this out. I'm going to come over here. Let me switch over. And the good thing is you can also have teams. So if you do have a marketing person or something like that, you can actually have a team. It's just an addition to what the pro is. It's a little bit more, but you can have multiple people inside of your team. So as you can see, I'm able to toggle back and forth so that I have one just for your office. So this is basically what Canva looks like. It's going to kind of give you, some different ideas. I can do a search, which I'll do in a second, but I did want to show you, I can come over here to brand and you're going to see I have all these different logos. I have all the colors and I was able to set up what fonts do I want for a heading or for a subheading or just text. So I'm able to, the Gotham is kind of like the Remaxy font. So I was able to upload those and add them in there. There's a ton of fonts that they have already set up in here. So I just kind of wanted to show you that. And then of course we have projects, which are basically folders that we may have. And let me go home. Let's go over here let me go over to folders. I can show you some of the stuff that we already have is like, here's generic engagement, right? So these are just kind of generic posts that we create. We can share them to a story, ask little questions like yes or no, or do you agree, to try to get engagement on Instagram stories, but also just as a post. It's usually like an engagement post is going to be asking a question, and the idea is to get people to actually answer below the post. So as you can see here, we have a ton of different engagement posts, and these we have available. You guys can use as a template, and I'll show you how easy it is to change the colors or anything like that. So as you can see, these are all kind of branded to the office. We have all sorts of goodies for you. So I'm going to go ahead and click home and let's see here. So if I come over here, maybe I want to type in real estate flyer. So I type in a real estate flyer. I'm going to come over to templates and I'm just going to real estate flyer. So I just did a search. Here are a ton of templates pretty much already set up. I just go in there and have to click which one I like. It's like, oh, I like a lot of them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. So this, you can see, just kind of has all these different elements. And maybe I want, to change the colors. So I can come over here and easily, it's bringing in all the photo colors from this entire project. But I also have my branded color. So maybe I want it to be, that dark navy blue. And with one click, everything that is that color, I can change to navy blue, change all. So that's going to change everything that was in that color to the color I want. And I can come over here. Maybe I want to change out that photo. So I'm going to come over here to elements. Those are all those extras. Here's photos. And I can do a search for, usually for a house, I'll do like Florida house. And it shows all these different houses that are very kind of Florida feel. So if you want one, there's so many different things. Or I can do a search for Stuart, right? Now I have all these photos. I have Pro, they're all free to use. So, and if you're in a different, or I can do Jensen Beach, let's see. So you get all these cool little photos and you just drag and drop whatever you want it to do. So, I mean, really, it's super easy to be able to change the look and feel of any of these templates that we have. Does that make sense? Am I confusing everybody already? Are you good? Maybe I want a video up here. So I can come over here and look at videos. And let's do another search for Jensen Beach, because I don't know if Stuart's in a different country. So I can come over here and now I actually have a video. So if I'm going to be posting this as a story or a reel or something like that, now it has a movie element. I can save it as a PDF as well, but I can save this as a MP4. And now when I post it, it's got that movement. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Facebook and Instagram all prefer videos and movement, and the reach of those is like through the roof versus a static image. So that's where I absolutely love being able to add video elements to all of these fun things. Is that pretty cool? Lots of fun stuff. Hopefully I haven't lost everybody already. So maybe I want to do, let's see. Let's look for Halloween. We have all these cool little things for Halloween. We have a ton for you as well. See how easy all of these little cool little things are. And I want to see, let's see, video. So here we have a video. And there's no music that I can hear. So I could come over here to music. See, I don't even have to do anything. And let's look.
Hey, quiet.
So I can come over here and just drag the music right where I want it to be. Now I'm coming over to logos. So I can drag this logo wherever I want. Let me move that down. There we go. So see how easy that was? We just made a Halloween video and now you just save it as an MP4, or you can actually set up and share it to your social right from here. So that's one element I haven't even like dived into, but they actually have like a social calendar and you can share all of that kind of stuff. You can embed it. You can do all sorts of fun stuff on there. I usually just save it, download it, all that kind of fun stuff. But if I want to share it for all of you guys, I'm going to click template link. It's going to give me a copy and you'll see if I come over here. Let's see if this is how it's going to look. You can use template, just open it up. It's going to open it up into yours. So let me come over to where I actually have all of your template links, which is, let me come over here first thing. So we have this site for you, your ROS agent site, which has a ton of content. If you come over here to your agent hub and you come down to social graphics, this is going to have a ton of the graphics we already have. You can come over here to download, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. What this is doing is taking you over to Google Drive. And this is all the stuff that we have in your Google Drive folder. Inside of here, you can come over here to Q4. Let's go to October. And you have like different hello months, or we have like Halloween. So we already have all these generic Halloween graphics, or we have Remax generic. So there's all sorts of stuff that you have. You don't have to do anything. You just download it, schedule it to your social or anything like that. But when you come back over, I have your social shareable links. So what this is, if you have Canva, all the stuff that we have, you have a Canva link. So if you have a Canva account, you just basically click the link and it's going to now open inside of your Canva account. And then that way you can go in there and edit all of this stuff for you. Where did I go? Let's see, that was not the social. Let's see. They're all going to the same one, which is kind of weird. So I'll have to figure that one out. Let me go over here to see it the same way. Let me go over here to. So see how we can come over here, use template. Opens up in your account. It's branded to the office, but here's like about 100 different graphics we have for the entire season. So that way you have all the stuff. All you need to do, if you have Canva, you have your logo uploaded, just throw your logo on top of where our logo is. And now it's branded to you, and you can save every single one of them to your desktop or wherever you want to put them. Is that still a lot? Is that a little too crazy, too much? Any questions? I know that's a lot that we've kind of covered. You guys want to know how to get in? You want to do more? What do you want to do? What questions do you have?
You do have some questions in the chat.
Oh, okay. How to add a YouTube video. So all you have to do, let's see here. So if I go to uploads, let's see if I've done, because we had, let me see. Oh, I probably have it in mine. If you want to upload YouTube, let me just go back to home. I'm going to come over here to YouTube. If I do a YouTube thumbnail, that's the only template I need. And you have all these, you know, if you want to, I like my custom thumbnails, but I'm just doing a blank one. The YouTube thumbnail is a perfect size for your YouTube videos. So that's kind of the placement that I use. Now I can come over here to elements and then come over. We just use like this one. I just drag and drop. So maybe I want to add more. So I just make a copy. Is this even, what is this? That's Miami Beach. We don't want Miami Beach. I was like, that doesn't look like your area at all. So let's do Stuart, Florida, if I can type. That hardly looks like Stuart either. Why is it a Stuart? Doesn't like Stuart. It likes Jensen Beach. Let's see. That's Clearwater. Not even the right coast. Jacksonville. Florida Beach. Let's look at Jensen Beach. I had added text. So I'm going to come over. I'm going to make a copy. Make a copy. I can come over here to family sold. Anything like that. Home for sold. Cited family. Here we go. So now I just added 3 different videos, which I can clip and everything else. So I can come over here. Maybe I only want this to be 6 seconds versus 30 to kind of shorten it up a little bit. I can edit that. I can remove the music because I want to add music for everything. So I'm going to click done. I can come over here. I want to mute all of its music because maybe I want to add my own. Same thing here. I can, you know, let's change this. Let's make them all like 6 seconds because maybe I only want a 30-second video. Same thing. And all you have to do when you add your branding. So if I add like a logo. Now all I have to do is I can sit here and I can play it. Maybe you add text or anything like that. All you have to do is download it. If you have photos or videos of your property, you could do that as well. So I can just download whatever I want on the video. But that's how you can easily do like a YouTube video, add text over it if you want to. There's all these cool little fun ways that you could add text, or you just add your own heading and add text. Change it, add effects, do whatever you want with it, changing colors. So there's all sorts of fun stuff you could do. But that way, if you have kind of end up with like an evergreen content, and if you save this, then you would upload it straight to your YouTube channel. Same thing with, let's see here. If I just don't think it's in this account. You can actually customize your the RE/MAX National Housing videos now. So we do have a template for that. I will have to make sure it goes on the sheet. I don't think it's on here yet just because we were working, that's like brand new feature that they have, but they actually show you where to download it. So you have the video and I upload it straight into Canva, already have my branding all set up. It's pretty cool. See what other questions. But if you want to upload your own video, you just come over here and upload a video. So you would just upload, I don't know where I would have had, let's see where, videos.
So the same with if we wanted to upload our own pictures, it would be under the
Yep, upload your own pictures, upload
videos, any of it.
Yep.
Okay.
And I know I just had done that with RE/MAX National Housing. I just have to find it because it's all pretty new. But I love it because we can now customize that. So let me see, National Housing. This is August. Here is the customizable video. And let me come back over here. And now I'm coming over here, uploading that video. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Hold on. Bear with me. Video. And now I'm going to come over here where my uploads. Now I'm going to come over here to my folders. That's got some intros. And then I come over here to our logos. Logos. And the white stands out. And and I want to add text. Maybe I want this to be a little faded. Come over here, transparency. So now I was able to quickly, you see, I uploaded from, and on RU and our hub, I believe we have that, we have all of that. But the National Housing video that's not branded to RE/MAX, upload that straight into Canva. Then we have an intro, outro that we have for the office. I had just added my website and logo, and now I have the full RE/MAX National Housing video that I have for the office. And then you'll see it goes into where we have the generic ones up in your Drive folder, and we have it where there's not a website, so you can easily add your website to any of the intro outros that we have. And I would mute the video, but we just have it generic, so it's just the office logo. We have a variety of these for you guys to be able to use, and we just, add your website to that intro outro. And that way it's, kind of branded to you. You can add whatever you want. But so now we have this inside of our Canva. I'm going to share the template link, copy, and then let's see, Canva template. Come over here. Apply. Now, because we just did this inside the account, I have the template link. Now you guys could easily go over here and look at this Canva link. I'm going to remove this temporarily until some of those links weren't working, but it's all on here. I was just trying to make it all pretty for today. But you come over here to where the link is on your social shareables. You click up here. All social shareables will take you to the entire drive where we have, you know, Facebook covers, we have social media, we have do-it-yourself, real estate tips, engagement posts, buyer's guide, seller's guide. We have all of that, but inside the Canva template links, we actually have all of these as well. So it'll open up inside of your Canva account. And of course, if you don't have Canva, it's free, sign up for it. You'll still be able to use these templates. Some may be, you know, like the videos and stuff may be for the pro version. If you get comfortable, want to use the Canva, definitely do that and schedule a Zoom with me. I'm happy to, you know, share some of the agents' templates for listing, anything like that. We can set up your brand kit. We can set up the fonts. We can set up just listed folders, any social media posts. We can set that up together if you just Zoom with me, and, you know, whether I'm sharing my screen or you're sharing yours, we can make sure that all of that, you get everything set up the way you want to. So any other questions? You guys got awfully quiet. I know we just covered a lot.
Hey, Heather.
Yes.
I did have so it's kind of the opposite of what you showed us on how to create like a YouTube video with those little clips. How about the opposite way? So when I was doing a presentation last week, I wanted to drop in a YouTube link, like for the R4 teaser.
Right, right.
So I was pulling my hair out and I ended up, I had it in there. Somehow I got it in there, but I couldn't move on. So I had to go in, go out. It kind of created a little bit of a hiccup. So is there an easy, fluid
In
way?
the presentations, I think we had Googled how to do that, but in a presentation is totally different versus
Okay.
trying to make a YouTube video.
Mhm.
And don't do it with the slides like I had done. Go and just type in video to create the whole video. That way you can add those back ones. When I do my reels, I do have it sectioned off a little differently, but that's a little different because you're basically trying to embed it inside of a presentation. And I think that was using that from the elements when you go into, well, we'll just click on here. But when you go into the elements, there was like the embed. You know what I mean? When you go into more, wherever more is, where's more? Where's all my more? Embed. If I can, wherever we found all those. Embeds. So here's where you would like go to embed the YouTube. Is that how you did it?
No, and I don't know how I did it.
But in your presentation, just go and do a search for your embeds. And then wherever it's at. So if it's on Vimeo or YouTube or wherever, just click on that. And then you can edit the video. So I'm not 100% sure how, but I don't, because I just keep my presentation super simple in that way because it, you know, it all depends on how good your internet is and, you know, the clicking, keep clicking over, but you have it as a presentation and then you have the embed. So it should just be like a click to be able to get out. But if it ends up opening full screen or anything like that, then it's not like on PowerPoint where we can dictate what we want it to do. I haven't quite figured that out on a Canva presentation yet.
Yeah, that was another, we had a speaker who, we had Dennis who had a PowerPoint and I had to run his, because he had animations and that kind of stuff. It didn't quite jive, so I had to run his separately, but you guys, I've been using this now just almost 4 months. Like, I didn't even know some of this stuff existed, so I'm so happy, Heather. Thank you for doing this. But I've been dinking around in it enough to be mildly dangerous, but it is actually pretty easy once you start doing it. It makes sense once you're in it, doing it yourself.
No, it's, I mean, there's so many cool things. Let's see, Instagram. Let me see if that, do. I was trying to think, I just don't know that they're on there, but I have in my other account is on Instagram. And let's see if I can pull one up. So when you go to your Instagram, you only get the one link in your bio. So a lot of times I used to use Linktree to have one card that would actually pull up multiple sources of information, to go to my website, that on my social and stuff like that. So let me try to see if I can pull up an example. So I actually use the Instagram style card, and instead of paying the $6 a month for Linktree, I just made it in Canva, and that way it's also editable in live time. So let's see here. So here's like the office's Instagram. You get one link. So what I did is I took the Canva link and I created, a shorter URL using the Remax URL shortener. So if I click on our link, so I could do blogs or check out the featured listings in this city or that. And, on Instagram, it just has to say, check link in bio. So when you click link in bio, it actually takes you to where all of our featured listings, our real estate blog, our agent roster, our join Remax and our agent hub. So that is editable. And I have that straight in our Instagram, and agents can do that as well to be able to have multiple links for anything that you may want instead of just one main website. Maybe you want, pages within your website or anything like that. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do. And this is all Instagram. Using Canva to create these links and make them editable and linkable and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah, you guys, I can see how all of this stuff is super valuable and it's gonna make you look totally professional. I can see how you may want to schedule a private Zoom with Heather to
Yeah, because
really
it is almost
do a
like going
deeper
down
dive.
a rabbit hole, because there is so much we can do. What I would suggest is, creating the free Canva account, kind of playing a little bit. But so I'll just click on this little thing here. It's just a business card. But to show how easy any of the templates are, I just click on an element and you see the color over here. And maybe I want this to be, like a dark red. So I can change all. So now everything turns that color. But the biggest thing is don't go down the rabbit hole. Feel free to just schedule a Zoom, maybe make a little list of some of the things you want to do. Maybe you want to work on, doing a custom like listing flyer, open house flyer. Start with the baby steps, just have a little list so you don't go down that rabbit hole and then get overwhelmed at all the different things that we can do. Let's start simple and, open up that Canva account, maybe, add the brand, or, just schedule a Zoom with me and we can do everything together. And I'm happy to create templates that have your logo, have all these fun things, and then show you how you can easily drag and drop images and save them and post them and all that kind of fun stuff. So I would just say start with baby steps and not overwhelm yourself, or feel free to use all the templates that we have, go into that Facebook group and, make these your own, save them. And now you have tons of content that you didn't have before. You just save it all to your computer. And getting into the Drive folder, go straight to your ROS Agent Hub. If you go into the Agent Hub, one of these tiles is social graphics. So you want to click on here. And then you're going to see if you want just Q1, Q2. I have all of the generic, just Remax ones that, and usually that's what I'll, share with like the creative group and stuff. We actually have them all for your office as well. So if you click here to all shareables, it'll take you to that master folder that has everything that we have. So we have videos, which are the intros and stuff like that, Remax commercials. We have all sorts of things with your by quarters. We have our engagement posts, even like the hurricane tips, market share charts. Like we have everything in here. And if there's something that you want that you don't see in here, let us know, because we're just constantly adding content in here. So it's, it changes monthly because we are constantly adding new content. Obviously, a lot of the stuff we've been doing for years for your office. So we do new stuff every single season. So it's always changing. And we're constantly adding fun stuff in here for you guys. And this is that National Housing Report. This is instructions. I use Canva because I'm used to it. There are instructions. You can use the remaxhustle.com video editor, and there's instructions on how to do that. But every month I will add in all the content that we have for the national housing, which is brand new. I mean, as of this month, this is a new fun feature that Remax just added for us to be able to add content, which I love because I like adding content to our YouTube channel that's branded to us. I know lots of stuff, but that's how you get into the Drive folder to access everything. Anything else? Because I feel we covered a lot. Everybody got really quiet and started hiding themselves. No other questions? Well, make sure to go to rosagent.com, click on that social shareables, or schedule a Zoom with me. We can go one-on-one and really dive deep. This was kind of like a broad overview. We just covered a ton of stuff within Canva, but even just set up the free account. There is so many awesome things that Canva allows you to do. And they're just constantly adding new templates, photos, videos, and all these fun things that we're able to do within Canva to make us look like we know what we're doing.
That's important. Optics. Well,
You
that's
want to go
great.
ahead and
I'm sorry,
stop
Heather, I'm
the
gonna
recording and then send that over, and we will get